everybody. Okay, so I know this is like a new world that we're in with weed being legal, at least in my country, in the United States. And there's been a lot of confusion because all of the smoke shops got raided again by the police. Long story short, it is not federally legal. They are fighting because America wants their cut of the deal, okay? And we also don't want a bunch of shit coming into our country that we're not approving. So a lot of these smoke shops are getting their products from like India, Iraq, and they put stuff in there that we don't approve in our country. So that was a big reason why they got raided. So they're not giving the 15% tax to the state like they're supposed to. And this is the difference. So I did find, I've been a part of the smoke shop, Pure Balance, for a while. It is a private shop. Like, you have to earn their trust a little bit. There's security guards at the bottom. They used to pat you down. They don't anymore. Now that's becoming more open, and they send you up a certain amount of people at a time. There's a little bit of a waiting room. They only let so many people in the shop at a time. But this is why they don't get nabbed. First of all of their shit is grown here in New York. It is a New York product. Everything inside this shop comes from our country, comes from our grow houses, our grow factories. It's approved by the state. They're giving their tax. They don't charge like other companies are supposed to charge cash or something like that. I don't know about the money thing, but they're doing it correctly. They're not ripping off the system. And I also got a vape. This is my grinder, by the way. But I actually opened this bag, Pop-Tart. I'm not super impressed. I honestly think the stuff that comes from other countries is better. Like, I have to smoke a few bowls to really feel much of anything from this. I don't know about sativa. I haven't tried this white peach tarts. This might just be a crappy brand, but they were having a deal. These run, it's 7 grams, it's like $51, I think, but they were having buy two get one free, so I ended up getting this for $1 pretty much. So I spent $100. Now granted, I spent $100 on it because they keep raiding the shops, right? They keep taking all the product, and it's summer and I have a lot of events coming up. I don't smoke a lot during the week. Like I said, I'm a weekend warrior, and tonight is the fireworks, and I don't know if my family could find any, so I'm definitely bringing it. And then my vape when I walk around. Their vapes are tiny. This is why I like the other country stuff, because I can buy a 4-gram grape. I almost said grape. 4-gram vape for the same price as this. I believe this is 1 or 2 grams. Again, all made in the United States. Everything is small and not very potent, made in this country. So if you are a weed company, honestly, our weed is shit. I don't know what happened, because when you were selling it on the street, it would knock people on their ass. But you grow it in a factory, and people got to smoke half the fucking bag to feel anything. And it looks like regular weed, and it's not like CBD. It's like real cannabis flower. It's not fake shit, but why is it so weak? I don't fucking like it. But the only thing I do like is I can count on these people. I know they're following the rules. I know they're not going to get shut down. They're way more pricier. That's why I stopped going. But now I don't have a choice. They're like the only ones around right now. But yeah, I definitely stopped going because of price. This bag is $40 and they're charging $51. But remember what I said. This is American product, American made, American workers. It's going back into our country, and that I do support. But you're fucking flopping on your product, and that's why everybody's going to other countries. If you made our product as good as the other countries, and drop the price a little bit, but I understand they have to make up for that 15% tax. Anyway, they always give you a lighter too, which I like. Especially I always get a lighter even when I just went and got vapes and pre-rolls. They just give you a lighter all the time, which is nice. Because I don't think I've bought a lighter since I moved in here. And I've only gone to this place like 5 or 6 times because I don't smoke that much. And when I do smoke, it's mostly vapes. But, yeah, this is what my bowl looks like. I'm about to wake and bake a little bit, and then we're going to do some readings. But I just wanted to show you the difference and why, explain a little bit why these shops are getting shut down. Yes, technically it is legal for me to have this. I don't know if this exceeds my amount, to be honest. I don't know how much you can have per person, but they were having a deal, buy two. So like I had to buy two, so I don't know. I don't think I'm outside the limit, but I'm only bringing one with me tonight and my vape probably. We're gonna be outside. I just would be very cautious when you are coming into an American product. Like, ask them. Be like, I really want something strong that I'm not going to have to smoke a lot of to get a buzz. I honestly get a buzz from vapes, and this is weak to me. So I don't know if it's just I'm used to oil. Maybe it's just a me thing. But I've gotten a lot of dud flavors as well that taste like absolute horse shit. Or just like I smoked a lot and I'm like, I mean, you feel something. I'm not saying it's like you're getting ripped off and you're not feeling anything. But it's like not like it used to be. I grew up obviously with this very illegal and you had to buy from somebody, and like the weed was just so good and strong, and like you didn't have to smoke that much of it to get an effect. So I don't really understand what happened between growing it in people's basements or off in the woods or whatever to growing it in factories. Why is it shitty? Why is it weak as fuck? And it's just American weed. Like if you get weed from Jamaica, it's good weed. If you get weed from the Caribbean, it's good weed. If you get weed from Canada, it's probably better than ours. Definitely weed from Mexico is better than ours. And definitely weed and oils and vapes from Iraq and the Middle East are slamming good. But like I said, I don't really know what they're putting in it. They're not putting the products on the boxes. So it could be something very dangerous. I trust my country in that sense, that maybe there are things that in there that we don't fucking know, and they're like, hey, can't be putting like arsenic and shit in here. So I do understand that we need quality control, but with quality control, your product shouldn't be weak as fuck. You know, once it became government regulated, they got their hands in it, and in my opinion, made it so fucking weak and boring. It's like smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like at this point, I feel like weed going legal hurt the industry as far as product and the people. We knew we were going to spend more on it, but being able to do it wherever and have access was going to be worth it. But if they're going to just keep allowing these stores to pop up and then raiding them all the time, like, is it legal? Is it not? You're sending a very difficult message. This country needs to get their shit together and like make a final decision and stick with it. Either it's going to be legal or it's not. You can't just raid people to get money when your county or your town is hurting because it isn't federally legal. They're still able to go and raid whenever they want, even though our state passed it legal. They're playing the fucking game. They want money. New York State is hurting for money because we're not the city, and I just feel like they are fucking with the weed industry just because they can. And that's also not cool. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. I like sativa. I think that is better because it doesn't give you that sleepiness. The indica straight knocks me out. I like the hybrid, but to me it's weaker. I might try sativa later and see if there's a difference. Like the hybrid is a mix of sativa and indica. So that might actually make it weaker now that I'm thinking about it. So I'll let you know when I try sativa. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't smoked flower in a long time. I've been on vapes. My shop has been closed for like 3 weeks. So I was happy. I remembered this place and I was like, fuck. It's a little bit of drive for me though. When I go see my mom, I visit this place. Anyway, happy 4th weekend. I'm going to watch the fireworks tonight. Have a good time. Bye.